Okay, wait, guys. Hold the phone. Okay, I know, okay, Tapu Fini is the last of the 4 Island Guardians, and that Tapu Koko is the first. But see, here's the thing, is that I just can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore, man. I need to review my darling Tapu Fini, aka my Sushi Girl. Woohoo! So, please don't knee choke me for doing these reviews a little bit out of order. I promise I will review all of the Island Guardians, but we're going to be doing it in reverse order, okay? So, for the sake of this being my favorite of the 4 Island Guardians, can we please aim for 30 likes for this crazy as hell video? And I promise you guys, it is going to be the craziest Tapu Fini video you have ever seen to date. So, with that being said, allow me to proceed with the usual intros. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, MegaCrasher is here, or should I say, the SHIRTLESS MANIAC MegaCrasher is here, back in full force, baby, and I just got home from work and I'm tired as hell. I didn't even get any sleep last night, man, because I stayed up all night watching some anime, so I figured what better way to get hyped up than to review one of my favorite Pokemon in 7th generation, being Tapu Fini. So, with that being said, baby, where the hell do I even begin with this adorable little swordfish girl looking Island Guardian thingy thing? I don't even know what the hell to call this thing. It's so good. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think we should go with the typing first of all. That being the beautiful fairy water typing. It is so delicious. It is so elegant and beautiful and fitting for this thing. First things first, with your fairy typing, you're immune to dragon. Just right off the bat. 1 immunity, that's like a free immunity. That's fucking crazy. And then we take a look at its resistances. It's resistant to bug, dark, fighting, fire, ice, and water. So you got yourself a handful of sexy as hell resistances. Now, of course, with all of that being good news, there is a little bit of bad news. I'm talking bad news, Barrett style kind of bad news. Because it does happen to have some weaknesses. That being to electric, grass, and poison. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We don't care about the weaknesses. We're Tapu Fini fans. Tapu Fini is the greatest. And I just gotta say, you pair this thing up with Golisopod, then those two make the absolute epic dynamic water duo of 7th generation, and nothing can fucking compare. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we take a look at the abilities. The ability, Misty Surge, is as Krispy Kreme Boston cream donut from Tim Hortons as you can get, okay? What Misty Surge does is from 5 to 8 turns, depending on if you're holding the terrain extender. What this does is it sets up a terrain on the field that makes you immune to statuses if you're grounded. Not to mention, it halves the power of Dragon-type Pokemon. So, with this right here, okay, I get it. It is immune to Dragon types, which means that that part of the ability is completely redundant. But see, the thing of it is that this Pokemon is quite capable of functioning just fine in doubles. You pair this thing up with the likes of a Dragon-type Pokemon, and it's going to be taking Dragon-type moves like there's no tomorrow, baby. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we take a look at Telepathy. And speaking of doubles, Telepathy is also a very, very nice ability in doubles, because what this does is no matter what, it always avoids your partner's widespread moves, like Earthquakes, all that good stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about good fucking stuff, man. There ain't nothing better than these stats right here, okay? So we take a look at the HP. It's at base 70. The defense, base 115. Special defense, base 130. How is that for bulk? It is absolutely amazing. And then we take a look at the offenses. 75 on the attack, that's so it ain't so bad, baby. But you take a look at its base 95 special attack. Okay, that is really, really good, especially for a Pokemon that is clearly meant to be defensive. And this Pokemon with the base 85 speed makes it just so damn good as a wall. It has just enough speed to be able to speed creep and outspeed other walls that would otherwise give you problems in battle. But ladies and gentlemen, we're just not only even getting started. Now let's get on to the more technical aspects of Tapu Fini by showing you guys some movesets. Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so kicking off the second part of our video, allow me to present you guys with the cream of the croppy crop. This ain't nothing but cream right here. No froth, none of that BS. This is 100% real, no filler. Let's get into this. We have ourselves our standard Tapu Fini defensive set going on right here. And I just gotta say that this set is what makes gains when it comes to using Tapu Fini the right way. Like, there is no best way of using Tapu Fini, but if you are a starting out individual and you really want to use Tapu Fini because, not only because of its glamorous looks, but because of its bulk, because of its utility, because of its overall awesomeness, then I, my friends, recommend this sort of set to you. So with that being said, let's break this down to a simple 2 plus 2 mathematic equation, yo. So first things first, you're gonna want to equip leftovers on this set, because that right there is literally the only way that you can restore HP. And restores 1/16 of your health at the end of each turn, which, I mean, it's so-so. It's not so bad. It's okay, you know what I'm saying, baby? You can't see me. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, up next we take a look at Misty Surge, and I gotta say for the record that all of these sets right here are going to consist of Misty Surge. One, because Misty Surge is a superior ability in singles, and number two, telepathy is not even released on Tapu Fini yet. So I just want to break that down, get that out of the way real quick. So first things first, we're going to be opening things up with Taunt, and what this does is for 3 turns, it shuts down utility. It shuts down non-attacking moves. So basically in translation, the target cannot use status moves. That means no paralyzation, no leech seed, no stealth rocks, no healing, none of that stuff. It is absolutely a must-have on a defensive Tapu Fini like this baby right here. And then we take a look, Nature's Madness. Nature's Madness, this move right here drives madness into the hearts of these bulky-ass walls that think that they can switch into Yo Candy, baby. But check this shit out, okay? Nature's Madness is a fairy-type version of Super Fang. It's base 90 accuracy, so it can miss occasionally, but the thing of it is that when it hits, when it connects, it takes away half your health, okay? Just right off the fucking bat. Like, I'm getting so tongue-tied, I can't even keep up with the hype right now. It takes away half your health. It is so amazing. And you pair this up with something like Moonblast. Moonblast has a 30% chance to lower the target's special attack by 1 stage, making you effectively even more bulky and more difficult to take down. And then lastly, I mean, it's kind of a toss-up right here. I prefer Defog, especially given the fact that this Pokemon is a perfect candidate for Defog. But if you have a Defogger on your team, then you can go ahead and tech in something like Scald or Ice Beam or something like that. If you're lacking Ice-type coverage or something like that, Scald preferably, so that you can fish for burns on non-grounded Pokemon. Because keep in mind, Misty Surge's effects only work on grounded Pokemon. So, with that being said, let's move on to the EV spread. Now, this is a bit of a, not so much a complex kind of EV spread, but just check me out on this, yo. Okay, first things first, we got a Calm Nature, because what we got going on here, even though we don't have very much investment in the special defense, the thing of it is that with 16 special defense EVs, you notice a 2-point jump from 12 to 16. That is one of the reasons why we have that specific spread right here. We have ourselves 52 EVs so that you'll be able to outpace any slow walls like Landers, like the likes of, I don't know, that damn washing machine Rotom Wash that loves to volt switch and burn you all the time. Well, guess what? Tapu Fini can say, I outspeed you, bitch, so you ain't gonna be able to do shit to me, son. And then the rest is gonna split between the HP and the defense. You're gonna want to have near max HP, so that way you can have an odd HP number, so you have more entry hazards, switch-ins, and whatnot. And then dump the rest in defense, and you take a look, baby. You take a look at the evenness, well, the near evenness of the distribution when it comes to defenses. Like, everything is over 300 and looking very sexy and fine, baby. Now, of course, there is another way that you can run the set. Now, check me out on this. Check me out. Okay. Just take all this away for a sec. Let's move this to here, and let's give this a Timid Nature, and then you can move into, like, 8 into special defense, 8 into defense. It really doesn't matter, but basically you want to have max speed, and this right here would actually make you a very, very fast-moving wall. Like, holy shit. Like, people won't even be able to see that coming, because Tapu Fini, damn, are you Usain Bolt or something, baby? That's like some Tapu Koko shit right there. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started. We're just nipping the tick of the Bergmite. So let's get set with the second set I got for you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this next set right here is pretty much a no-nonsense, beat the hell out of whatever is in front of you kind of set. You're basically aiming to set up and sweep and beat an effective win condition while having the bulk to do exactly that. So with this set right here, we're going to be utilizing, well, you can actually utilize a few Z crystals, but my preference is the Waterium Z. And the reason for that is if the holder has a water type move, this allows it to use a water Z move, and that happens to be Z Hydro Pump. It's base 110 power, and you power that bad boy up with the Waterium Z, it becomes a super powered Hydro Vortex. Now, I think, according to Cerebi anyways, like the maximum power that Hydro Vortex can be on Tapu Fini is like 185 special damage. And I think that's because of the use of Hydro Pump. And if that's the case, man, shit, baby, that's gonna be absolutely nuclear. And you're gonna wanna have Hydro Pump on here anyways, because of that sexy as hell base 110 power, and it's absolutely insane. And we're also going to be using Calm Mind to set up too, just keep that in mind. It boosts your special attack, boosts that special defense, both by 1 stage, baby. And then up next we have ourselves Moon Blast to capitalize on that fairy stab, and you combine that with the water stab, you got yourself some nice coverage going on, man. Very few Pokemon can switch into that shit. And not to mention, I also said beforehand that it has a 30% chance to lower the special attack of the opponents by 1 stage. So that right there is just a must-have on especially a set like this. And then lastly, we have ourselves Ice Beam. Now, my preference, okay, is Ice Beam because you know your boy is going to be having some trouble with them grass types, them ground types, them dragon types, and all of that stuff. But then again, that's what Moonblast here for the dragon types. But anyways, I'm talking about the likes of Garchomp, I'm talking about the likes of Dragonite, all that stuff, Zygarde. The thing is that Ice Beam is a preference, but you can also use something like Grass Knot for other bulky water-type Pokemon. You can use something like Hidden Power Fire for Steel-type Pokemon. You can use something like Shadow Ball for Ghost types. Like, if you have absolutely no coverage for Ghost-type Pokemon, this baby's got you covered. Now, the thing is that you can also use different Z Crystals, as I've said before. Like, if we go ahead and we put in... Wait a sec. Farium Z. There we go, baby. You take a look at that. Farium Z, in combination with Moonblast, turns into Twinkle Tackle, and that kind of sounds like a new sort of Twinkie or something like that. God, I'm hungry now because of that. God damn it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it becomes a very powerful, I think it becomes a base 175 special attack does Z Moonblast into Twinkle Tackle does, which is just ridiculous, especially after 1 or even 2 Calm Mind boosts. That's ridiculous. And then the EV spread is very self-explanatory, very straightforward. We got ourselves a Intimidator to maximize your special attack as much, your speed as much as possible. My god, I am completely tongue-tied because I'm so hyped for this right here. But Intimidator, you're going to want to run Intimidator to have as much speed as possible because the name of the game is to set up and sweep. You want this thing to be your win condition if you're using this sort of Tapu Fini. So my recommendation, have yourself Intimidator, have as much speed as possible. That way you'll be able to set up more effective and have a higher chance of outspeeding your opponent's Pokemon. So, 252 special attack, 4 special defense, 252 speed. How you doing, baby? With the Intimidator. And nothing more to say about that set. Like I said, pretty damn self-explanatory. You cash checks, break necks, blaze trees, and smoke knees, or break knees, or something. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, we're moving on to the 3rd set. Oh, this set is so going to be an asshole to the opponents. I can feel it already. Okay, so what we got going on here, we have ourselves another Z Crystal using Tapu Fini, and it's going to be the Normalium Z, which turns a normal type move into a Z type move, obviously. And we're going to be combining that with Refresh. Now, what Z Refresh does, it is essentially, literally, a free Chesto Resto, because on top of you healing any status conditions, should you have them happen to you in battle, even with Misty Surge in effect, I mean, like, if you're already previously poisoned, like either through Toxic Spikes or something like that, or some other crazy-ass means, like, I don't even know, man. But what this does, Z Refresh, it restores your HP to maximum health. And that right there is just so amazing. So that means, like, with your already amazing bulk, which I'll get into that in a moment, like, you can set up 1, maybe even 2 Calm Minds, and then you Z Refresh, and then boom! Boom, baby, boom! You are set up, baby. You are set up to sweep and rip face. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the only attacking move that we have on this set is, in fact, going to be Moonblast. Moonblast deals the most consistent damage, not to mention it has that very sexy chance of lowering the opponent's special attack by 1 stage, man, because them special attackers, man, are so damn annoying. But the thing is also is that there are no Pokemon that are immune to Fairy-type moves. So, I mean, if you happen to have a Water Absorb Pokemon or like a Storm Drain Pokemon or something like that, and you happen to have like something like Scald or Surf, well, then you're kind of in trouble. But with this right here, you don't have to worry, except if you have to worry about the likes of Mega Venusaur and Heatrans and all that stuff. But the thing is, you still have a way of attacking. So, you set up a couple of Calm Minds, and then you start firing off Moonblast. Like, even resisted hits, they're going to do damage. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got Calm Mind, like I said, gonna boost your special attack, special defense, both by 1 stage. And then we got Refresh, so that you'll be able to cure yourself of any burns, poisons, or paralysis. And you pair that up with Normalium Z, then it becomes essentially a free Resto Chesto kind of thing. And then we have ourselves Taunt, okay? This set right here is meant to compete with other Calm Mind users, such as Magikarp, Clefable, such as Suicune, you know, things like that. I mean, this is just so amazing of a set to use, and Taunt is just like, well, it gives the big fuck you to other setup sweepers, because it's just like, yeah, I ain't having any of that shit, I ain't having none, okay? They ain't gonna want none. And we take a look at the EV spread right here. We got ourselves a Timid Nature again. A very straightforward EV spread. 4 into its HP, 252 special attack, 252 speed. How you doing, baby? Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to move on to set number 4. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this next set right here has also a very straightforward approach to it, and this Pokemon right here is screaming a very solid defensive Calm Mind setup user, and this Pokemon does not disappoint when the spotlight is on and when it's in the right position. So what we got going on here for items, we're going to have ourselves leftovers because, like I said, that's pretty much its only means of recovery, especially in a set like this. Now, first things first, we're going to be packing that Moonblast because Moonblast is absolutely amazing, and it, like I said, it is a must-have on a offensive set like this. With that 30% chance to lower that special attack, I mean, I can't stress that enough, man. Like, the more times you use Moonblast, the more likely you're going to be lowering that special attack, and 30% is surprisingly high. I mean, let's not forget that, okay? I mean, hello, let's take a look at Skull Blast generation and the generation before that. 30% chance felt like 100% half the time. And then we take a look, we got Calm Mind. Calm Mind, like I said, is a must-have here on this set. +1 special attack, +1 special defense. How you doing, baby? And then we have ourselves Scald. Now, here's the thing. The reason why we have Scald on a set like this is to catch any non-grounded Pokemon and give them a potential burn. I'm talking about the likes of Skarmory, the likes of Celesteela, you know, Pokemon like those. And pretty much any Pokemon that, say if Misty Surge happens to not be in effect, like say if Tapu Bulu or Tapu Koko or Lily or any Pokemon was to switch in and Misty Surge was to go away, well then guess what, it's open season, you can Scald to your heart's content and fish for burns, and hopefully you'll be able to burn all of the opposing teammates to a crisp. And then lastly, we are going to have the coveted Taunt, because why wouldn't you pack Taunt on a set like this? It is absolutely amazing. It is a must-have on a set like this. And then we take a look at the EV spread right here. We got 248 in both the HP and the defense with 12 into its speed. And the reason for that is so that you can speed creep and outpace no speed investment Rotom wash, okay? And then we have ourselves a Bold Nature. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. You're going to want to have as much defense as possible because you got no way of boosting up your defenses whatsoever. So it's best to run max HP, max defense, because Calm Mind, okay? Calm Mind is going to boost up your special defense as well as your special attack, and therefore it's going to make you really, really bulky. I mean, like, goddamn, like, that is some natural, fat-ass special defense. That's so amazing. That's like huge booty. It's like booty, rocking everywhere kind of a deal. You know what I'm saying? But ladies and gentlemen, I now present you guys with the fifth set. You can't see me, son! Oh god, Tapu Fini, you are such a darling. You are so dangerous, aren't you? Please don't look at me with those eyes. Don't look at me with those eyes, man. I'm on your side. You're one of my favorites. Please don't Hydro Pump me into oblivion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so what we got going on here, we have ourselves an all-out special attacking set. Choice specs, it's this right here is a no-nonsense, literally switch this thing in and beat the hell out of whatever's in front of you. There's gonna be no survivors. Tapu Lele, gone. Tapu Koko, gone. Tapu Bulu, gone. Well, I mean, I'm kind of over-exaggerating a little bit, but just go with the hype! Okay, so what we got going on here, we got ourselves a Choice Spec set. Now what this does is, at the cost of being locked into that one single move until you switch out, it boosts your special attack up by 50%. That is ridiculous, and then some. Holy shit. Okay, man. And then we take a look at the moveset here. We got Moonblast, we got Hidden Power Fire, Hydro Pump, and Ice Beam. Now, this set right here offers tremendous type coverage. Like, holy shit, man. Like, this is so good. This is so good. Like, I don't see very many Choice Specs Tapu Fini run around, or Choice Scarf Tapu Fini run around, but goddamn. Like, this right here is just crazy. I mean, you know, Moonblast, it's like, you know, fighting types, but like dark types, dragon types, gone. Hidden Power Fire, well, guess what? Bye-bye Ferrothorn, bye-bye Mega Scizor. I don't give a shit about your 4 times weakness to fire, baby. And then Hydro Pump, well, anything that isn't going to resist Hydro Pump is going to get fucking blown out of the water. And then we got Ice Beam for them grass-flying, dragon-type Pokemon, you name it, man. Especially the likes of Garchomp, Zygarde, Dragonite, the list goes on. And then we take a look at the EV spread. Now, I have a modest nature here because with over 300 on the special attack and Choice Specs boosting that special attack, you're going to have well over 450, man, and that's just gonna be so ridiculous. It's the thing of nightmares, man! But then we take a look at the EV spread. It's 252 special attack, 4 special defense, 252 on the speed. This right here is literally no-nonsense, hard-hitting, smash mouth style that is going to smash your mouth if you ain't prepared. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I now present you guys with some other ideas for Tapu Fini. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so just to kind of showcase just how deep of a utility Pokemon this thing is, like not just utility, okay, but just how versatile this Pokemon is when it comes to sets, when it comes to just about anything you can think of, okay? Like, this Pokemon can utilize the likes of a Rocky Helmet, so what happens is if the holder is hit by a contact move, the attacker loses 1/6 of its health. That is ridiculous. Okay, and then we take a look. You can use something like Haze to eliminate all stat changes. Use Shadow Ball, as I had mentioned earlier in one of the previous sets. I can't remember which one. You can use something like Grass Knot, as also I have alluded to previously earlier in one of these sets. I can't remember. And you can also use something like Toxic. Okay, now the thing is that Toxic is a little bit of a sketchy move to use in this situation here, because you got to make sure that Misty Surge or Misty Terrain is not active, because if it is, and the Pokemon is grounded, well, that Toxic is essentially just a fucking waste. It is literally a waste, but Toxic is also a very nice way to catch non-grounded Pokemon off guard, like Zapdos, you know, like Mantine, things like that. You know, this right here is just honestly so amazing. And then we take a look at something else right here. You can use this Pokemon as a screen setup. You got Light Clay, baby. And what this does is it increases the duration of Light Screen and Reflect from 5 turns to 8. And Light Screen cuts the special attack in half of the opponents, and the Reflect does the same thing, but for physical attacks. So, you got your Reflect, you got your Light Screen, you can also use something like Psych Up as well to copy the opponent's stat changes. So, this right here could work exceptionally well, especially in doubles, because check me out on this, okay? So you got yourself a partner that has all this crazy-ass setup and all that stuff. Well, you can say, hey, partner, mind if I borrow your stat changes, you know, because I'm going to psych them up, and I'm going to beat my opponent's face until it's bloody and battered. And then there you go, wham! Psych up, that right there is a solid-ass option, and you can use that to also cause some major shenanigans for your opponents, because say if, you know, you got a Pokemon that sets up to +6 in speed, or special attack, or defense, or whatever, man, the Psych Up is essentially going to, well, not so much steal those stat changes, but they're going to copy them, which means, hey, I'm on the same level playing field as you are, bitch! Come at me! And then we have something like Whirlpool. Now, what Whirlpool does is it traps and damages the target for 4 to 5 turns, and I believe that it works as, I think, 1/8 damage at the end of every turn after you initially use Whirlpool. Now, this can be exceptionally well against the likes of Chansey. So, if we were to use something like Nature's Madness with Rocky Helmet, you know, Whirlpool protects, something like that, Because the thing of it is that its only usable move would be something like Seismic Toss, which deals the most effective damage to Tapu Fini, but because it's a contact move, Rocky Helmet's kind of going to be, you know, fucking up its HP a little bit. And then if it feels the need to I don't know, use Soft Boiled or Wish or some stupid shit like that, well, guess what? You can use Taunt, be like, no, come at me, bro. I'm giving you the double bird. I'm giving you the double bird. A little bit of an early Thanksgiving present right there. So with that being said, it's time to move on to this. Okay, like, there is so much that you can do here. Like, you can use something like Citrus Berry, especially if you're using, you know, in doubles or something like that. And we also have something like Heal Pulse. Like, Heal Pulse heals the target's HP by 50%. And that's just amazing. Like, if you don't have, like, any sort of clerical support or whatever on your team, then Tapu Fini could actually be really solid. You also got Protect, which is a really solid staple in the likes of the doubles. Shadow Ball is there, you know, just because I think I actually already put it in. Yeah, I did. So, derp, I'm a bit of a noob. And then we also have ourselves something like Substitute. So, that way, you don't have things like Trick taking effect on you. You don't have things like Leech Seed taking effect on you. Things like that, you know, just a little bit of knickknacks here and there to keep in mind. And let's see if there's anything else that we can acknowledge before I close out this epic as hell video, and I swear, it is going to be the best Tapu Fini video ever. I can fucking feel it, okay? Like, this is just absolutely amazing. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is my cue to end this video. So, if you guys enjoyed this hype as hell video, then make sure you smash the fuck out of the like button. It's like I said at the beginning of the program, let's aim for 30 likes for this Tapu Fini, you know, Nature's Madness, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Tapu Fini competitive guide from the Shirtless Maniac, known as MegaCrasher. If you want more content like this, make sure you rate, comment, share this channel, share this video, subscribe today to MegaCrasher and the community for the best, and I mean without a shadow of a doubt, the best Pokemon Sun Moon hype that you can find right now, right here on YouTube. And just overall the best hype and entertainment, filled with fire, filled with that electricity like Tapu Koko, baby. Filled with ice, filled with everything nice, including the likes of water types like Tapu Fini. Love ya, bae. Coming from MegaCrasher, because you guys don't know the deal by now, my friends. When we're community type packed on this one, you know that we shine brighter than the sun and the moon combined. And if I didn't say this already, if you want to be the first to know when you see this crazy Nuthouse upload, then all you gotta do, baby, is just smash the notification bell like a bronze song on steroids, so that way you'll be the first to know when I upload next. So thanks for watching. And ya boy will see you next upload!